Hi. Um, Today we're going to be talking about the lakes of Ontario. I know it doesn't sound like a fun topic, but I'll try my best. So I'm your host, and this summer camp's new counselor, June. A little bit about me. My actual name is Hedge, but you all can call me June. Um, I'm 18. I just turned 18 on 29 June, and I'm excited to have a great summer with you all. I am going to university next September, so wish me luck. And let's now dive into the lakes. So here's an overview of what we're going to be doing today. So Ontario is known for having five Great Lakes. They're named Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, Lake Ontario, and Lake Erie. If you look at the map, you can see that Lake Superior is around here, Lake Huron's over here, Michigan's over here, Erie is here, and Lake Ontario, the smallest one, is over here. They are a huge and important part of our habitat and our biodiversity. If you don't know what these words mean, I suggest you search them up and they would be your word for the day. Now let's talk about the first two. Lake Ontario, probably one of the most well known. The reasons for that is this is the lake for the GTA area. We all know this lake. We can see this when we go to the downtown, or we even see this when we go to the Niagara Falls. In fact, this is the lake that actually makes the Niagara Falls. So I'm not sure how many of you visited it, but if you ever get a chance, please go to Niagara Falls. And Lake Ontario is amazing. The second one we're going to talk about, and which is the biggest out of all the five, is called Lake Superior. As you can tell from the name, Superior means it's the biggest out of all of them. This lake is present on the eastern end of Ontario, and it's not near GTA, so I don't know how many of you have seen it, but it's the biggest one out of the five. Lake Erie, on the other hand, is the one closer to Lake Ontario. It is the fourth largest out of the five, and it also is a border lake. Border lake meaning that it's present on the border between Canada and US. And it shared this quality with the Lake Ontario, Superior, and Huron, meaning that they all are border lakes as well. We will talk about Erie again when we look at how lakes are formed. The fourth one that we're going to talk about is the Lake Michigan. Now, Lake Michigan is not often considered as a Great Lake by some people because it's not present in Canada, and most of it's in the US. As you can tell, Michigan is a US state, so it's present over there. But it's still considered one of the Great Lakes because it's connected to the Lake Huron and Superior. So it's part of the same biodiversity, so it's considered as a Great Lake. The last one we were going to talk about is Lake Huron. And if you've ever been to Detroit border or the Windsor border, then you know that this lake is present over there. It's a beautiful lake, and it's the third biggest out of the five. And this is the lake present in the middle. So Lake Huron is connected to Lake Erie, Lake Superior, and Lake Michigan. So it's the one in the middle. Now let's focus on how our lakes form. I'm not sure how many of you know this, but uh, there are these mountainous properties called glaciers. You see all this white stuff over here. These are all glaciers. Now, what glaciers are essentially are frozen form of water, or as a lot of you know, ice. It's just white ice in a way. And when during the summer and over the years, when this ice melts, it forms water. And most of the five lakes are formed from one of these glaciers. As you can see over here, Lake Superior comes from this branch of glaciers. Michigan and Huron come from this. Ontario comes from this, and Erie comes from this. These are all glacier um, groups that help form the five Great Lakes, and they are usually present on top of any mountainous ranges. Now, as we all know, lakes are made of water. Now, what is water essentially? I'm just telling this for general knowledge. Water, as we all know, is one of the basic elements of our universe. All life on Earth depends on it. Without water, we cannot survive. Like we need water every day. Some chemistry knowledge is that its chemical formula is H2O. It might not mean anything to you right now, but this will be very helpful in bigger ways. Something you will learn in later life. But if you remember this right now, you will look cool if you tell your friends. Anyways, it's an important component of our everyday life, and lakes are important source of water, which is why we're talking about water right now. Just some functions of water in our daily life. First of all, survival, as we all know that. Another is transportation of materials via sea. And another thing is we need water to grow and nurture ourselves. And water is the best element or compound present in nature that can be used to clean anything, which is just some of the basic functions of water. This should just tell you how essential water is to our everyday tasks. So, which is why I just want to mention this, even though it's not related to topic. The reason I wanted to do this topic is because the lakes have been neglected over the past decades. So I just want all of you young generations to know out there that always stay water. Remember how important it is, and if you ever get a chance, visit all these beautiful Great Lakes, and that will just remind you of the need to save the water. And thank you.